I want you to do something right now. Pull out your phone, open your banking app, go to your savings account, and look at the interest rate they're giving you. I'll wait. If that number is anything below 4%, and for most of you watching this, it's probably sitting somewhere between 0.01% and 0.5%, then I need you to understand something very clearly. Your bank is making money off your money and giving you almost none of it back. Let me put real numbers on this. If you have $10,000 sitting in a traditional savings account at 0.5% interest, you're earning $50 a year. $50. That's less than a tank of gas. Meanwhile, that same $10,000 in a different type of account that most banks never tell you about could be earning you $400, $450, even $500 a year. Right now, with zero extra risk. The difference? Your bank is quietly pocketing the rest. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not some underground secret. This is how the American banking system has worked for decades, and they are counting on you staying uninformed. My name's hostname. This is Wealthy_IO, and today I am going to pull back the curtain on exactly how your bank is using your money, why your savings account is basically a trap, and, most importantly, exactly where to move your money right now to start making it actually work for you. Stay until the end, because the last thing I reveal has the potential to change how you think about money forever. Let me take you back to a specific moment. I was 24 years old. I had been working hard, cutting back on eating out, skipping trips, doing everything I was supposed to do. And I had managed to save up $8,000. For me at that time, that was a lot of money. I was proud of it. I had it sitting in my savings account at one of the big four banks. You know the ones. Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citi. The names everyone trusts. I remember thinking, okay, I've got $8,000 saved. Now my money is working for me. I'm building wealth. And then one day, completely by accident, I was scrolling through Reddit, not even looking for anything financial. And I stumbled onto a thread where people were talking about something called a high-yield savings account. I had literally never heard that phrase in my life. I started reading, and the more I read, the more my stomach dropped. People in this thread were earning 4%, 4.5% on their savings. I'm sitting there earning 0.01%. I went to my bank app and checked. 0.01%. On my $8,000 savings, I had earned 80 cents in interest over the past year. 80 cents. I want you to let that sink in. I had worked hard, sacrificed, saved $8,000, and my bank rewarded me with 80 cents. If that same $8,000 had been in a high-yield savings account at 4.5%, I would have earned $360. I had lost $359.20, not because I made a bad investment, not because the market crashed, but because nobody told me there was a better option. And I promise you, my bank knew. They just never said a word. That night, I transferred every dollar out, and that moment changed how I think about banks forever. So let's talk about what's actually happening behind the scenes. Because once you understand this, you will never look at your savings account the same way. When you deposit money into a bank savings account, the bank doesn't just hold it. They lend it out. They take your $10,000 and loan it to someone else at 7%, 8%, 12% interest, mortgages, car loans, business loans, credit cards. So they're earning, let's say, 8% on your money. And what are they giving you back? 0.01%. Sometimes 0.5% if you're lucky. The technical term for this difference is the net interest margin, and it is how banks make billions of dollars every single year. Not by doing something illegal, but by doing something most people never question. And that brings us to the part nobody talks about. You actually have a choice, because there are accounts right now paying 4%, even 5%, for doing the exact same thing, letting your money sit. So now the question isn't just how much you're saving. It's where your money is sitting while you sleep. Because once you see this, you can't unsee it. So here's what I would do. First, check your current interest rate. Actually look at it. Second, compare it to high-yield savings accounts. Third, move your savings. That's it. You don't need to close your bank. You don't need to do anything complicated. Just stop letting your money sit where it's doing nothing. Because every single day you wait, you're not just saving less. You're losing money you could have had. If this made you think a little differently, hit the like button and drop a comment below. What interest rate is your bank giving you right now? I'm curious how bad it really is. Subscribe for more. This is wealthy_IO, and it's time your money started working for you.